Hey guys, TheKaijudoChannel here with another deck profile. I'm going to be profiling the deck that I used against UKMon in our little video duel that I uploaded not too long ago. So I basically made this Firewater Nature aggro kind of quickly, but I kind of changed it a little bit differently to the usual once again. It probably needs a lot more work. It's also 44 cards, which is a bit much, so yeah, this definitely needs a bit of fixing, but I kind of made it quickly. So I'm going to go over the creatures first. We got 3 Reef-Eye right here. Basically the cheapest blocker that you can use in the water sieve, and it's really good. Not much to explain there. 3 Essence Elf, basically, power up stuff, cheap, and yeah, that's the whole point of aggro. You want to power up your dudes, swing it at some shields, have some cheap creatures, make sure your curve is lower than usual, than like control, because you don't want to, draw a bunch of expensive cards that you can't play. 3 Ambush Scorpion, it's just a 2-drop. That's pretty much the only reason why it's there. 2 Gatling Skyterror for level 3s. Once again, I don't really like Hissy. Hissy's just, it doesn't do much. And also, 3 for 3,000 is not too crazy as well. So I decided to only play 2. Felt that was enough. 3 Seneschal and 2 Hydrospy. Hydrospy is kind of ugly on the field. I mean, it's a creature, which is always great, but it's only 1,000. So I felt 2 was alright, and 3 Seneschal is like absolutely mandatory. You don't even have to explain that one. You're drawing cards every time you attack, and that's the point of this deck. You gotta attack, and you draw cards. Bronze Arm Tribe for level 4. Lots of expensive finishers, so getting to that, those big creatures like Tatsurion, Tatsurion and Bloodmane, you kind of need these. What else? Basically, it's also a bait. It's also a Beastkin. Beastkins are great, and they work well with the Raging Goliants that you'll see soon. 1 Draglide. I took this kind of tech thing from Mattis, so credits to him. Looking overall with the cards we have now, this guy kind of sucks, if you think about it, because there's so many level 2 and level 3 blockers, like just Dream Pirate, Skeeter, Reef-Eye, all those guys. So if you go against Water Dark Control, I mean, this card blows, unless you Comet Missile their blocker or whatever. But, in the odd chance that you want to swing it at an extra shield or get rid of a creature or something, this card's great. Other than that, the cost is just way too much for an aggro deck. Gilliflame is a different story, though. It's 5,000 power. This is only 2,000. So Draglide, it has its uses, but it's definitely not worth it to play more than 1 or 2. Now, level 5s, 3 Goliants. I know most people like to use 2, but I mean, you get 2 of these guys on the field, and you have 2 6,000s. Gets over Tornado Flame and all that. Very cool. I mean, there's total 12 Beastkins. If you don't count one of them, it's 11, So it's pretty easy to get off, and kind of necessary right now anyways. 3 Tatsurion. I mean, it's a Beastkin, and it kills things on summon. You can't really explain that, and you can't really explain this either. I mean, it's unblockable right now anyways. Probably won't be very soon, so this is probably going to be not used as much as it is now, but for now it's easily the best nature finisher. Alright, now we're going to go to the spells. Spells. I'm actually using 2 of everything, I think, except for 1 card. So that might be different. Now here's an interesting one. Only 2 Comet Missiles. I think 3. I think I'd still prefer to have 3. I don't know, I just wanted to try 2 because I saw Mattis's deck had 2 as well. It's true that this could be quite a dead draw early on, maybe. You typically want to get these late into a game, unless you're going against aggro or something. But, I mean, if you go against Water Dark Control, I would much prefer to have 3 of these because they just play blocker after blocker after blocker. They usually have average, 7, 8 blockers, and this thing is almost never dead against them. But against aggro, it's like you're not really going to be able to do much. So, I mean, 2 is reasonable if you go against, like, a meta that doesn't have all control decks. But right now, I think it's kind of flooded with control, so I think 3 would be good now. 2 later, maybe? I don't know. It really depends on the blockers and the meta. But I'm only using 2 for now because I wanted to test it. But that was a horrible decision on my part because he played this epic Water Dark Control deck. Anyways, 2 Ice Blade. Once again, I mean, I'm only playing 2, and there were many times where this was dead. And this is only 2. So I think 3 is it's a bit excessive. In control decks, I mean, I could see it working, but in a deck that you want to go fast and win, it's nice to temporarily get rid of a blocker or something. But I think it's kind of bad at 3. 2 seems to do well. 2 Spy Mission, this is also kind of questionable. I mean, everyone says, oh, you gotta run 3 of these because it's draw power, draw power. I mean, I have 2 Hydro Spies, 3 Seneschals. I think 2's enough. I mean, I'm hoping for removal spells in my shields, not draw power. I mean, draw is great and all, but maybe if Logo Scan was out, I'd probably run 3 of that. But 2 Spy Mission I think is decent, and it allows me to dig into my deck for more options, I guess. But I think 3 is a little bit cloggy. I don't know. Maybe not, but whatever. 2 Return to the Soil. It's Nature's Bone Blades. I wish it was Bone Blades, but Return to the Soil does a good job at getting rid of stuff. Overcharge. I tried the 2 Overcharge. I mean, it's decent, but it's I don't know. It's really not that great. I think I'd rather just get rid of 1 and put the 3rd Comet Missile back in or something, because it will help the curve, and it would, remove the dead draws off of this thing. I don't know. This is just, blech. I don't know. I don't really like it. It's definitely going to die out very soon because light is so much better with tapping and killing rather than just whatever Overcharge does, attacking untapped. I mean, they can still control your attacks if they have blockers, so it kind of invalidates this effect. 2 Tornado Flame, 3 is too much. 2 is perfect. I mean, it kills everything that's not a finisher, pretty much, or anything that's not boosted by anything. So, Flame is great to get rid of those blockers as well, and gets rid of, I don't know, big creatures that are not finishers, pretty much. Other than that, Flame is kind of bad. Teleport. I forget if I had 2 of these or not. I think I might have had 2 of these, but either way, I think 1's fine. It's just a nice tech. Draws you a card as well, so I guess this kind of replaces the 3rd Spy Mission in a way. And, it bounces something really annoying. It wins games. You can bounce anything, so that's pretty neat. And lastly, we got 2 Traps because it's Nature's Terror Pit, so not much to explain there. That's it for the deck, guys. 44 cards, I think that's a bit too much, but whatever. I just wanted to whip up an aggro deck because I never really played with an aggro deck. And yeah, that's it, guys. This is KaijudoChannel signing off with the deck I used against UKMon, and I think I'm going to upload UKMon's deck too. Even though he had 4 of everything, I'm going to modify it so that it follows rules, I guess. But yeah, that's it, guys. KaijudoChannel signing off. See you later, guys.